Hello and good morning to my daily video. I'm talking today about the value in your network. It's one of those things that I think is really important. I've been to a couple of network meetings today and it's interesting. I'm part of 4N, so 4N is a little bit different to some of the other networking events because they don't do the lockout thing. The lockout thing is where people go to networking and they say you're only allowed one of the same type of business. It's a bit of an old school sales technique, like if you don't take the seat, someone else will. That's why they do that. But 4N's different because they just say, well, everyone's welcome to come along, and also you don't have to go to the same group. So I'm going on a bit of a tour of different groups to try and expand our network. And the other thing I did yesterday is in one of the groups that I'm in, I said to people, hey, I've been in this group for 6 months. I'd really like to open my network to some of you guys. I know the specific group I'm referring to is full of really talented people at the top of their game, right? And I've kind of been part of the group for 6 months and I've seen the cool stuff they've done. So I've kind of said, well, look, I want to open my network to you because I know my network will be valuable to you and you'll be valuable to them. So tell me what you're good at and tell me how I can help you find those people. And certainly as I've been doing the networking this morning, I kind of said the same thing to a few people, like, who is your ideal client? If I don't know who you're looking for, how am I going to help you out? And of course the digital marketing advice is always like, don't be a salesy dick and spammy dick on Facebook, and you shouldn't be. Like I mention all the time, we do websites. We're trying to get to 136 websites. Come by our website. No, I don't say that, but I mention that all the time. That's not me being spammy. It's me telling you what I do. We make websites for small business. If you didn't know that by now, then great, you do now. But yeah, you have to talk about your business. You have to let people know what you do. In the same way, with the video company, we go for tech-based businesses, generally speaking. Our niche is kind of tech-based businesses. We work with exhibitors for large conferences that are tech-related. We didn't start off like that. It was just by nature. We found that 70% of our business was tech-based. So now we tell people that's what we're looking for. If you find tech-based businesses that exhibit at large conferences, come and tell us about it, because that's where we excel. So you've got to go and tell people what you do and open yourself and your network to them, and make sure you listen to people as well. There's an old adage that says you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and you should listen to the people that you're talking to. I see a lot of networking, and I'm the worst for it, right? I'm a big talker. I can listen to my own voice all day, unfortunately, but I do have to stop myself sometimes and say, Matt, ask the question. What do you do? Who is your ideal client? How can I help you? And there's so much value in that. When you start helping people out, your net worth is usually in direct correlation to your network. A bit cheesy, but I'm sure it's true. Yes, I totally agree, John. And John's a good example. I met a lady yesterday that was a virtual PA. She runs a virtual PA company. Sorry, Adam's dying over here. He's sneezing himself to death. Virtual PA, and she works with estate agents. And I said, hey, I've got someone I can put you in touch with. John's running a property business. He started it in the last 6 months, I think that's right, John, called The Property Fox. He's getting out there, he's doing all the right things. I'm sure his business is going to grow. I should put you two in touch with each other, because he might not need your services now, but I know in future he will need them. When he gets to 2 or 3 or 4 people and all the admin stuff comes in and it starts overwhelming him, he's going to say, I need to outsource some of this stuff. So I should let you make that connection. And equally, I think for me, what I'm trying to do now as I go around to these networking events is I'm trying to get the business cards, get the network information, and I'm going to go and stick it in my CRM. And there's a bit where it's going to say, I don't think I've done this bit already, but it will say what type of a client are they looking for? What kind of business are they in? And that way I can go into that CRM and say, hey, I need a plasterer, I met a guy that does wills today, which is great because I need to get my will sorted. I know a guy now that does wills and he'll come to your house. He's based in Birmingham, but who cares? He said to me, yeah, I travel all around. I've got clients in Manchester, blah, blah, blah. So great. Somebody asked me, and I'm at a barbecue or some networking event or something, who do you know that does wills? I need to get my will sorted. I can pass them along to him. So open your network, open yourself up a little bit, start asking the question, what do you do? How can I help you? And the great thing about this is reciprocation. People, once you've helped them, will feel great about it and feel great about you. And guess what? When they're out and about networking, they will want to reciprocate. You don't need to pay to join a networking event, even though I've paid to join 4N. You don't need to have scoreboards. You don't need to have referral slips or anything like that. Just be a good person and do the right thing for your network, and it will come back to help you and your business as you grow. That's my amazing Facebook for today. Damn it, I meant to not say Facebook because I'm putting these on YouTube as well, but I said it again. Okay, that's the challenge to myself. Remind me, don't say Facebook. You know, I started the video and I didn't say, hey, welcome to my Facebook Live. I said, hey, welcome to my daily video, because I've got to remember not to say Facebook. Oh, sugar, that's my sound. Don't know if it's going to work now, so I'm going to go. Bye.